Hello, and welcome back to Sim Airport, where we pretend to be an airport manager. Our flow is pretty good. Actually, you can see that the density of people moving around has actually reduced. Which doesn't mean people aren't moving around. People are moving around. There's a lot of people moving around. It's just that there is more room for them to move around, that it doesn't look as crowded as it was before. Which, in a certain way, it is good, I would say. I would say it. I mean, a lot of people might not, but I would definitely say it. This doesn't have any flights. How is that possible? Didn't I just reallocate a bunch of flights to you? Right, except H1, everything else has flights. And H1 is this. Except this, everything else has flights. Wonder if I need a large gate. We could get a large gate here. Oops, what did I do? Yeah. So I'm just wondering if we could get a large gate here with like a bus going over to it. And if I clear this, I can get a gate here with... No, I don't want to do that. If I get it here, can I manage to fit something here? I could move the medium hangar away. Things are possible. Lots of possibilities for sure. Let's see. I do want to get another standby, and this time I want the standby to be a large gate. I think it's high time, and we can actually afford another standby. So without further ado, let's buy this, purchase this parcel of land. It'll reload the game once again. There'll be some changes to secure our whatevers. The grants are done. Stop showing me this. Right? As I thought, this has gone from 800 to 1.187. This is 1.5. Ooh, that's increased. That's interesting. Let's buy you too, because you are pretty important. That's where the terminal is going to expand. Where we're going to get an additional terminal, and this is going to be 1.6. So this is costlier than we expected. So that's 3 reloads which we did basically because we bought 3 parcels of true. I hate shopping, but then this is shopping for land in a game where I'm pretending to be an airport manager. So I love this kind of shopping. We could get rid of that fence, I guess, because anyway everything is secured. So I mean, fingers crossed. There's going to be no demolitions. I mean, there's going to be no security breaches. We don't know. We're just hoping. Are there any? There aren't, which is good for us. But we're going to be careful. So once that is done, I'm going to build a fence which goes like so, all the way to the very end. So then I can get rid of this little fence here and get my runway going. The runway is going to be the exact same length as this. I think this runway can get in can I get in XL flights? How am I supposed to see it? See, how do I see if a runway can get XL flights or not? I mean, there is one way of doing it. I can go in here, click on any one of these. Well, this doesn't have an XL flight. Neither does this. Neither does this. Oh, there it is. XL flights. What do you requires aircraft gate L. I do have an aircraft gate L. Oh yeah, there it is. The runway minimum size should be 150 to 240. Why is this locked though? We have 150, don't we? How long are you? You're 220 and you are 190. So 220, we do have 220. 220 should be good. I mean, it needs 240, sure, but 220 should be good. This one? Yep. Oh boy, I'm not gonna have space again. Am I? Let's try it. Let's get the taxiway. Yeah, I'm not gonna have space. I will need to move this lower to get space. Otherwise we are gonna get the Chinese coins again. Or I could actually purchase this. That is one more way of doing things. Wonder if we should do that. Actually, if I can place the runway closer, I can get it on the other side, can't I? Oh, I can't cancel this. Now that's wasted money for sure. But let's just see if I can fit the runway a little bit lower. So if I can fit the runway here, I can get the taxiway to come out across on the outside. Taxiways can't cross the runway, is what I've heard so far. This should have been better planned for sure. Kelir. Sometimes you do screw things up. Well, we have money. I'm not gonna linger around about wasting money. Actually, we could do the same here. This is 190, right? We could extend this runway. Is extension possible? Is extension possible? That's an interesting question. Seems like extension might be possible. So that's 200, 220, 230. And then I could do one at the bottom. If it so pleases, I could definitely do that. We are going to dismantle you. I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry about that. I truly am. But hey, we've got money to spare, so we are going to do some stuff. Check some stuff out. I could do this whole thing actually. That won't be a breach of security, would it? I hope not. It's already done, so. Ooh, I can't. What? Where are you blocked by a fence? I can. Yup. We cannot. We need to purchase this as well. Well, what the hell? It's a good investment. Let's get that. I hope it's a good investment. It's like 2 million that I've just spent down the. We do have some fence pieces which have been cut off. So we should be getting some money from that. Not a lot, but. Right. And dismantle you. Yeah, you guys are gonna hate this. You guys are not going to love this one bit, that's for sure. Actually, one thing we can do with all the space over here is we can actually push the airport outward. Oh, nice. That's an interesting twist to the gameplay. That would actually help us hold a lot of capacity in our airport, wouldn't it? For sure it would. Now that's done. So let's get the road going. Coming down like so. So once the road and this is complete, we need more workers. We need more workers for sure. How many do we have? We have 50. That's not enough. Let's get it up to 60. Why do I say we don't have enough workers? Because there's a lot more maintenance which has to happen now. Because we have a lot more runways. Of course, not for long. The runways will be cut short for sure. So yeah, I am going to leave this gate, this runway over here, even after I add a runway here. Of course, we will try to extend this runway, and we don't want this fence over here, so we could technically dismantle this. So let's get rid of you. Yeah. And get rid of you too. Come on, move faster please. I know you can, you have the capacity to, you just don't want to. Should I go all the way? Oh, that's alright. So we go till here and then we need to fence this off. I totally forgot about that. We need to fence this off. After which we can remove this fence and then we can have like... yeah. Okay, so that's done. So let's quickly go into construction. Dismantle this chap over here. This little chappy. You guys are long. We are going to have a lot more space up top there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that space. That's just space for now. So the only way to expand this runway is for me to run this on the other side. Oh wait, if we get another one here, this will be an issue. I am not unlocking this. Like, first off, we don't have the cash to unlock it. That's a different issue. But even if I do, I am not unlocking that right now. How much did we get? Not a lot for sure. Look at that. Look at the cash flow graph. Ooh, 5 million, 3 million. Well, we did get more like room, so the value wouldn't have gone down much. Actually, it seems like the revenue adjustments is pulling it down. Which once again, I mean, technically this cannot be retained earnings because, yeah, it's not. Why is it taking the money for the new land out of the retained earnings? And when we look at it strictly from a financial point of view, it makes sense because retained earnings goes back into assets as cash, right? So technically it makes sense because we'll pay for the land with our cash, so that goes out from a strictly financial accounting point of view. But is that how the game is looking at it? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. But for God's sakes, we have a CFO. He'll have to put things more clearly, right? This is a very, very ambiguous way of putting things. That fellow is a complete dumbass. So what do we want to do? We need to upgrade this. So let's get the ILS. Actually, before that, let's get the taxiway going. Like so. And then like so. Then we can upgrade you. Get an ILS over here. Just mirror whatever happens on this. And then upgrade the runway lights on top of you. and then upgrade the Pappy. So this is one of the things I know for sure, that Pappy is not supposed to just be here. They're supposed to be on either side of the runway, but the game doesn't enforce it, so I am not going to care. Now what that means is, this is 220, we can actually extend this 190, 200, 210, 220. We can extend this to 220, so we can have equal sized runways. We can actually go all the way up to 240 if we want. 240 is like the largest, I guess. Let's just do 240. Why not? Yeah, I'm not doing that now. And we need to get taxiways coming out from here like so. We can have this here, it's alright. It's a small ass connection. Right, with that done, I think we can clear this little mess that we have going on here. I mean, not this, but just these. So let the day run. Once it's done, then we can do that. We have plenty of runways actually. Look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runways. Oh my god. This is such a huge airport. 5 runways. It's 220. This should be 240 actually. That's it. You guys are going to leave it at 98 and just walk off to do your other stuff. Ugh. And you're done. This is 240. Yep. So it's the taxiway that we are waiting on. We could actually yeah, they're getting to it. So that taxiway should be done. What's up with you? The taxiway is connected to both ends. Yep, there it is. Alright, so all of them are functional, which means we could dismantle this. So I guess that will take this off, these two off. Hopefully it will take all of that off. What? Why is there an exclamation on it? I told you to destroy it. Why is there an exclamation? Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. This is risky, clicking on the corners. Oh good. Cancellation reason, failed to reserve gate. Why the hell did you fail to reserve a gate? Pretty sure it has something to do with the runways. Pretty sure about that. Let's get the taxiways. This one goes here. This one goes here. Can go there. What we do have now is a lot of room. So which means we can technically have a gate over here or a gate over here for a large. They're still using the teeny tiny runway. There are huge runways right next to it. Why don't you use the bigger ones? Look at this. This runway is being used so much. Guess it's nostalgia. Pilots are coming in and they're like, oh, look at that tiny little runway. We've used that so many times. Let's just use it again. Because we like it. See? Can we upgrade you? We can't upgrade you. They should have like some sort of an upgrading system for the ATC as well. One thing we can do right now is we can technically get the XL flights, I guess. We still can't. Requires aircraft gate L. I do have aircraft gate Ls. Ooh, I seriously, I don't understand why it's not giving me the option of picking those. Because we have aircraft gate Ls, right? We have large aircraft gates. We just don't have XL. So maybe it means XL. Maybe it doesn't mean L. But that's what this is coming up for. We can have a bunch of XL gates here. I want to try out at least one XL gate. Let's dismantle you. And coming up, we are going to get ourselves the foundation going for the XL gates here. Let's look at XL gates. These gates should be massive, right? So we can get one here. I guess we can fit 3 in here at the least. So 3 XL gates should be good. And not all XL flights require a 240 meter runway, which is this 240 tile runway. We've just got one 240 tile runway. Wonder if we can push this over here. Can we do that? That could be done. It would be awesome. Of course, I could like detour the traffic all around and get it across like so. I don't know if I can do that to the rail. Can we do that to the rail? No, we can just put the platform on. Because if we could do that, I can extend this by one tile over here and possibly one tile over here. Or we could just move this to the end and extend this by another 2 tiles. That's also possible. That would be much better actually. But not right now because we don't have as much cash as we might like. Not you. You were not what I wanted to click on. You were what I wanted to click on. This has been cancelled. This has not boarded properly. The rest of it is ooh, it doesn't seem too good, does it? No, actually it's okay because this has to depart at 7:50 and it's done loading. So I don't know what the fuss is about. People are getting to their flights on time. All of that's happening fine. All of this is happening fine. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to put a quick cut in this video. Do like and subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting outside. Do comment if you think anything is comment worthy. And I'll be back in a quick bit with the next episode. Until then, take care now. Bye bye then.